In 3 days, the new season is going to begin for me in Server 32 in Call of Dragons, and I have no idea what to expect. So, I got my good friend Meower on the call here, and I'm going to be asking him exactly what I need to do.
Yo.
Mr. Meower himself, what's up, what's up? How long have you been playing this game again?
I've been playing since December.
December, okay. Alrighty, so how many seasons have you played?
This is my third season. So I've played a regular S1, and I've played an S1 Plus, and now this is my second S1 Plus, I believe, or was it my third? I lost track, man. You lose track.
So and you're from server. What server are you from again?
I'm originally from server 5.
Okay.
I started out with Duz and Real. They're like my bros in this game.
The homies. Okay. So I guess my question is, with like what should we expect with the new season? Because this is my first time. I'm literally just going into it blind. I guess the first question is there anything I can do right now to prepare for this new season?
I would say, first of all, be sure to prepare the commanders that you're planning to eventually level up, because with the lack of gathering XP, you're gonna be forced to start off with your first 10 marches. First 10 commanders, which will be your core 5 marches, and then just slowly work your way around other commanders you want to implement. I would just highly recommend hoarding as much CP as possible for later on, after the season begins. But just pick out, I think my best advice would be just pick out which 10 commanders you plan on using for the first month or so of the season.
Okay, so 10 commanders being because 5 marches x2 is 10. So it's
exactly.
Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as of now, with all the things that are resetting, let me go over and see what is resetting again. It's mostly things to do with XP and such, right? So
yeah. So what's going to reset is the levels of all your commanders, the levels of all your artifacts. You will be keeping the stars. You're keeping the skill levels of both the commanders and the artifacts. You're basically going to lose everything that is considered quote unquote temporary, such as CP items, command tactical manuals, dust. Policies, anything that just can be grinded out super easily.
I guess one thing to prepare then is just use up all my CP that I have right now on.
Yeah, definitely use them before your season ends. Exactly, because you're gonna waste them anyways. So might as well just burn through them all from now, get it over with. One thing I would highly recommend is that once the VIP shop resets for you, don't buy out the CP items if you're gonna be entering the season in the middle of the week.
Oh, okay.
Because the VIP shop is not gonna reset.
You're right. I already bought it. Ah, man. Should have told me that. It's okay. Next week I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good tip. I'll definitely have to save that for the next season.
Yeah, and the day that the season is gonna reset, don't collect the monthly pack. So you can start off the season with a few of those CP items, because CP is gonna come by really difficult at the start of the season.
So wait, the season doesn't start at reset? How does it work?
What happens is that you get a sort of a maintenance period. Usually it's around 10 UDC, 9-10 UDC. That's what happened for us early on.
For us, it says that the new season start date will be on June 23rd, 0 UTC. Would the maintenance be before, on the 22nd, or would it be on the
maintenance
23rd?
Would usually begin on the exact date of the
listed date.
Of the listed day. Yeah. So for you, for us it was 10 UDC. X day 10 UDC. For you, I guess it's different.
For CP, I guess it doesn't really have to do with reset, but now that we have level 25 barbs, we have level 5 forts, what's the best use of CP right now? When should I be using my potions?
For you early on, for you right now, I would say farm forts, because forts right now, as it is, right now you don't really need XP.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to stock up on is as much speed ups. Even after the nerfs to the forts, resources and speed ups provided by forts are still the most bang for your CP buck.
Okay, so in terms of efficiency, would you suggest like using up all your speed ups and resources and all that kind of stuff right now?
Right now, if you are
with
planning
like
a push,
15, you know what I mean? Like the 15% runes and all that kind of stuff.
Well, there's two arguments to that. One, are you planning to push the SLE? Because next season you're only gonna have 2 SLEs of a single commander, so it's gonna be a sum total of 4 SLEs for the duration of the season.
The whole season.
So do you want to say? Yes, a whole season. So you're only gonna have 2 chances to get Syndrome if you don't get him from the Wheel of Destiny, or you're gonna have 2 chances to get the other commander, which will probably be Garwood, as there is no other S2 commander so far. Freyguard is a wheel.
Wait, did you say Syndrome?
Syndrome, yeah, that's his name.
He sounds like a super villain, bro.
Yeah,
like an incredible super villain.
He is a villain for your wallet. But yeah, if you're planning to make a big push, a big tech, I would recommend start it for sure right now. Just so you can speed it up by the time the SLE starts or whatever event begins.
I don't think SLE is in the cards for me, especially being in server 32, and then there's even going to be more servers included in it, right? Is that how it works? Like everyone...
Yeah, you're all going to be in the same single server.
And you're competing for the same events, right? All that stuff?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I might as well just spend everything now then. Would you suggest troops or research? Like, what's the play here for speed ups then?
Research for sure. I highly recommend research because research will play the biggest dividends over time, because research is the hardest to get. While troops, you're gonna get higher hospital capacity and everything, but still, research is more difficult to come along than troops.
It's like the argument versus quality versus quantity type of thing.
Exactly.
What I have a good question. What's the biggest difference between season 1 and then I'm guessing I'm entering season 1 plus, right? This is what we're entering. Like, what's the biggest difference?
Right now, if you actually get the map we're on right now in beta and nothing really changes, because there have been some conflicting reports regarding that stance, you're gonna get, first of all, 4 starting regions and very limited numbers of behemoths. So you're gonna have to be competing for them. Like, you're gonna have to fight, you're gonna have to figure out your diplomacy, because the map isn't big enough to fit every single alliance. At best, it can fit 3 alliances for every single behemoth possible, and all the buffs shared across. 3 or 4 maximum, but I would say 3.
Wow.
So just try to figure out your diplomacy from now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like less than we have right now, just in server 32, and then there's gonna be 3 other KDs or 3 other servers in this map with us. So that's pretty crazy.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah. For troops, how many troops? Because I know the march capacity is way higher in 1+. What's the march capacity for level 60, maxed out policies, all that stuff?
250,000.
250k. Wow. How many troops do you think I should be walking? Like one march of like Vestals, for example. How many Vestals do you think I should be walking in?
Around 300,000, give or take.
300k. So like extra 50k in reserves for every single march that you're running.
I think that would be the safest way you can play it. If you wanna, of course, run a jack of all trades approach.
Wow, I gotta train a lot. My goodness.
It is pretty hefty.
Is there anything else to like season 1+? I guess like when you get in there, it'll just be like everything's brand new. Your alliances are all remade, all that kind of stuff. Like what's the like you drop in, you get plopped in, bloop. Like what's the first couple of things you do? Like
you're gonna have
process?
To select your starting region, of course. It depends on where your alliance plans to land.
Oh, so that'd be like a Discord thing, like, oh, you gotta land here type of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is part 1. Part two is more heavily reliant on your leadership selecting the right place, so you can eventually work your way on the villages and such. Having a good starting location can make or break your starting. What else? Hoard everything you get early on and then use them correctly in the events. There will be a starting event. There will be the Wheel of Destiny. It is a one-time event, so if you miss out on it early game, you're not going to be able to get it till next season. It's basically like a type of wheel where you're guaranteed to get 4 commanders, 10 tokens of 4 commanders.
Whoa.
2 of them included is Syndrome and Fragar.
Okay.
It is a really nice event. You're also guaranteed to get up to like 25 universal tokens.
What do you need for the event? You need, I'm guessing, gems to spin a wheel or something?
So there's a maximum of 100 spins. You can get, I think it was 10 or 20 sort of quote-unquote free-to-play obtainable for 9,000 gems tickets. And then the rest you're going to have to buy for money. The pack goes from 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100.
And there's no fog, right? There's no fog anymore? You just... Okay. Just a bunch of clicking?
Yeah, oh yeah. No fog, finally. You're going to have to do a lot of clicking. Don't be lazy in those clicking, though. It will add up for a lot of rewards and speed-ups.
Anointed stuff, too. Like, what do I do with these rewards? Like, when do we get them?
And the most value you can get is from the legendary hero tokens. Doesn't matter if you are anointed or conqueror. Legendary hero tokens for sure.
Okay.
If you are enduring, then I would say the 5 universal artifact keys is much more valuable. And then from the commons, I would prioritize first of all the legendary ascension emblem, and then get as many CP as you can get, and then with the leftover crystals, get some prestige for your just to jumpstart your.
Got it. Okay, and we get this, I'm guessing, at the start of the next season.
Yeah, as soon as you land in the next season. Right now your season summary is up. So whichever tier you have, it's gonna show you.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get anointed. Shout out to BDO for putting me on the list.
Yeah.
What's a compodium? You just spin it, or is it gems, or what?
It's gems, yeah.
Legendary compodium, is this what you're talking about? Like, this is what you should be spending gems on?
There's 30,000 gems on it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to buy the growth fund. I'm running out of gems after doing all the wheels with gems. So, alrighty. Yeah, that's all the questions I have. Appreciate you, Meower. Go plug your stuff. You could, you have anything to say to the audience?
Subscribe to Ploto, guys. He is one of the best content creators I've had the pleasure to get to know.
Appreciate you, man.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And subscribe to my boy Meower Meow as well on YouTube at Meower Meow. If you want anything Call of Dragons related, he's been pumping up the videos. One of them, you're like my Call of Dragons source out there, so be sure to subscribe to him, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.